door. We're live. Yesterday we were a few minutes late. So today I'm going to try to kick it off a few minutes early. Had a good night's sleep early in the game. Yesterday was crazy. If we look at our history, we had a bunch of, actually had this hyperliquid position I just closed. I opened up this morning. But we had a bunch of $5, those are a bunch of like 10% profits. See, 10% profit on this. I mean, the market ripped yesterday. You could have done 30, 40%, 50% yesterday. Nibius went crazy. We had a 14% move right here. I opened up a hyperliquid short yesterday. Made 14% overnight. This was I just closed this 2 minutes ago. Then I accidentally opened this. This is not correct. Oh, it was a little baby position. We had a great evening. And I still have this Solana position open. Solana is not performing. It's not going the right way. Everybody keeps saying Solana looks good here. I'm like, let's go, Solana. I don't know. I might just close this out and take the L. Although I feel I'm kind of long-term bullish on Solana because of what I mentioned yesterday. I think the pump fund FOMO narrative can really help the trenches play out, which then translates into volume on chain, which then translates into token price. There's I ran a little correlation study, and there was an R value of 0.7 when you look at pump fund wallets and activity compared to Solana token price. So there's a pretty high correlation between those two. If pump fund is doing well, Solana is doing well. Let's see here. All right, let's go to our V2 chart. Let's see what we got here. Oh, pump fund's on the run up today. Okay. Oh, looks like so here's what I'm going to do today. Usually I would buy these right now, but the market hasn't technically opened yet. And so I don't know if these are going to snap up or snap down because I don't have full information. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait until about 6:31, 6:32. Then we'll open up our first positions. Get through that first chop. So let's see. What we got. We're back over 207, which is good. We dropped down a bit. We were almost at 300 like 2 weeks ago. We dropped down a bit. We could have done a little bit better yesterday. I just had a bunch of take profits in there just to close out, and take some profit. But yesterday was a runner day. It was amazing. All right, let's see. So we're at 6:30 now. Let's take a look at what we've got down here. We're going to close. Yeah, we'll keep crypto open. Service now. Yep, just went to nothing. Everything's in watch mode now. Let's keep an eye on this. We are going to keep an eye. Alphabet's running. Nvidia's running. Recently. Okay. We're doing another runner day. Okay, yeah, see, everything's going. Things showing up here. We'll do Nibius. I like them. We'll do Chipstock, CoreWeave. Oh, CoreWeave. All right, we'll do these two today. CoreWeave, Nibius. We're already down. Down bad. Okay. Let's pop over. Let's take a look at Nibius real quick. We'll just keep an eye on this. Man, our balance is jumping like crazy. We're doing like $5 jumps, which means that this volatile market. So yeah, we're going to do these three. What I also have learned for myself is that it's just more comfortable trading the stocks that you're familiar with trading. You just get comfortable in a little rhythm. So that way you're not, jumping all over the place. Wait, what is up? Something is up. CoreWeave. Let's switch over to CoreWeave. People like to see green. CoreWeave. Green. There you go. A little green. A little green morning. Let's see what the percent is on this. 6%. Okay. So yeah, user interface is pretty simple. You got the top left. This is an iPhone beta. That's why you see that little bit of a visual glitch in the top left there. Let me take a look and see if it's on the computer. Yeah, there's a visual glitch up on the top left. It's a little blur. I don't know. Apple's trying stuff. They're trying to figure out how their operating system works. But in the top left, you've got the asset price. So we're looking at CoreWeave right now. Actually, we're up 13% on CoreWeave. It's been 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes, up 13%. So you've got the asset up in the top left. You've got your profile. And so if you click on the asset here, you can look and see there's a whole list of all of the assets that we're holding. So you can see, we've got crypto types of assets. We've got commodities. We've got stocks. We've got indices. And you can see what we have open. So this is what we're actually trading. So we're up $8 on CoreWeave and we're up $6 on Nibius. It's actually a pretty legendary run up right now. Basically 15% gain, which is crazy. If you just tap on the percent, you can turn it from dollars into percent. But dude, this is sick. Like we've been trading for 2 minutes and we're already up almost 20%. 3 minutes. So this is amazing. One cool feature that we put in is, we're up so high we can actually lock in the gains. So that'll lock us in at 11% of our gains. And it's using an average trading range formula so that if we go back below that 11%, we'll lock in those profits. What else do we have here? Nibius. This is also probably doing pretty well. Yeah, 14%. I think we'll lock these in too. So we've locked these in at 10%. Oh, we need to update that. So these are runners, but when you click lock, what it actually does is it sets a stop loss to sell, and it's a trailing stop loss. Well, it's not trailing if you don't have the application open. It's only trailing if you do. So we just passed it, so we just took our profits there. So we just cleared out that one position. We're good. And you see how that automatically closed for us? We didn't have to go manage it. Oh, they both closed. They both dipped back. So they both dipped back. We took our profits on both of those. So we can take a look here. They kind of shot down pretty quickly. So they were only $5. So what is this? Yeah, 10% on each, which we had 11% set target. The price was moving down so fast that it blew right through our trade limit. But that's a way to kind of protect your risk because, sometimes you're like, oh, this thing's going up. And you're like, I want to sell, but I'm not sure. If you just take that lock, the lock will lock in your gains and then you can live to fight another day. So yeah, see, look, everything's just turning around right now. There's my notification. Let's hit this short on SanDisk real quick. And we're going to do, what else is in, oh, SanDisk isn't Korean. I think they're American. Let's go take a look and see what else we've got in here in the bag. ServiceNow. We'll short them also. All right. So what I'm going to do is while these are playing out, while these are open, I'm going to give you guys a quick demo. It's Friday and I have a lot of stuff to do and I actually have a stream. We're doing a live stream in, let's see. Live stream, you're going to see my face. It is at 9:30. What is that? 10, 11, 12:30. So 12:30 Eastern time, 9:30 Pacific. We're going to be doing a live stream. It's going to be me and MCG. They're a streaming platform for projects on Solana. Super cool team. We actually streamed, what was it, maybe a year ago, right after BlockSwap launched. We did a stream, and it was so ghetto because I was sitting in my car and I was on Wi-Fi with like the worst internet connection known to man. And they graciously hosted me, and we did a pretty cool stream. So I really appreciate them for taking the time to live stream with me. But I'll be live on there today. We're obviously going to talk about the token, the BlockSwap token, how it's used. We're going to do a little bit of an airdrop, and I will give everybody the rules on the stream. And then the cool thing that I really want to do is I want to get them to use the platform. So it's going to be an onboarding session for me to try to get them on-ramped, and then I'm going to send them some money and we're going to get them trading. So that's going to be the big, I would say the major portion of the stream. And it's only 20 minutes, so I'll probably end up clipping some of the chats and some of the questions and some of the things that I talk about, but it should be fun. So highly recommend you join. And if you want to follow them, they're MCG Live. That's their X account, and it will be today in 3 hours. Actually, let me retweet it. They just posted it. Let me copy this link, or they posted it actually last night. I'm going to copy this link and post it in the chat. Oh, something we selected went wrong. Oh, SanDisk. Man, I need our Solana position to come back. All right. Let me do a quick walkthrough of the application for people that are new, that don't know what's going on. We don't have that many people watching. We've got 5 live viewers, but I'll give everybody who's here, and I'm one of them, so 4 live viewers. I'll give everybody a quick walkthrough of the product. This is BlockSwap. It is the easiest way to trade, and our goal is to make you a superhero at trading. So what we do is we have in the top left a bunch of assets that you can trade. So we support crypto, but we also support commodities, stocks, and indices. And in our user interface, you can see which positions you have open. You can see which positions are trending or which assets are trending. So you've got, the stocks which are trending, and they kind of give you a little bit of a nudge in the direction. And then in the top right, we've got a profile, which you can log in and you can see your account balance. So I have some HYPE that's staked. And then I also have some USDC, and I have some USDC inside of the Hyperliquid account as well. If you want to deposit, you click on deposit. And if you want to send crypto, which is probably the #1 on-ramp, you can pick any one of these methods for sending crypto. We support Solana, USDC, Tether. Shout outs to Tether yesterday. They cleared their audit. Let's go. Passed the audit with flying colors. But yeah, we support Bitcoin, Ether, Coinbase Bitcoin, Hyperliquid. We support lots of different assets. And so you can just pick one. And if you want to send something, for example, let's say you want to send Bitcoin into this to trade, you click on that. It creates an address for you. This address lasts about an hour, but if you send Bitcoin there, it will show up directly in your wallet. Now, we also have a trading competition, which I'm going to be announcing, which is which we have announced, which is going to be that the top 100 traders on BlockSwap are going to split a $250,000 pot. First place gets 50,000, and then it kind of tiers down from there. And the idea is that we want to reward the people that figure out the system, that figure out the skill of trading on BlockSwap and are successful. So right now I've got this person who's above me, who's at $1.5 million in volume. I don't even believe that they're going to be top 100 by the time this contest kicks off, because we're only 1% of the way through. But they're leading right now, and obviously they can come back in and trade some more. But we're going to be doing this giveaway, and I think it's going to be amazing because it will kick off this flywheel where we have people that are great at this product that then get more cash infusion and become even better. Let's see. We also have a live mode and a demo mode. So if you toggle off live mode, you're paper trading. And so now you see my balance went up to 10,000. That's just fake money. But you can come in here and you can set your trade size to whatever you want. And then you can trade with a massive balance. So you can say, what would happen if I took $10,000 and let's see, we'll do a trending asset. And I did an Apple trade right now. And I think Apple's going up. So I click up, right? And let's put this back on dollars. So you can see the dollar amount going up super fast, right? Because right now we have a bigger position. We have $10,000 at 20x leverage. So we effectively have a $200,000 position on Apple right now. And so this is the type of scale that you can go up to when you're on BlockSwap. We support $10 trades and $15 and $20 trades, but we also support large scale trades as well. Everything works in the same interface. So now I would have lost, say $170 if I would have just done this trade. Oh, $200, let's just say. So let's go back out of demo mode. Oh, and demo mode is also great if you want to share this with somebody. Say you want to show somebody the trading interface, just pop it into demo mode, pop off of your main account, and then you'll be good to trade. We also have signals. And so these signals are what I've been using to trade. They're in the top left here. So if you look up here, you'll see these trend V2 signals, which is what I've been testing. There's trend V1, but they give you insights into the recent trend activity. So with WorldCoin, it's been trending up. A lot of these other things are with the yellow eye, which means just to keep an eye on them, watch them. Then there's SpaceX, Broadcom trending down. And so you'll even see on this screen right underneath the assets drop down, you'll start to see some updates as we discover new things that are trending. They'll pop in from the activity feed, just like that. Let's see what else we got here. We have sound and haptics. So this is just settings for the experience, user experience. We have a how-to, and this shows you how to trade. Again, it's straightforward. You tap up if you think the price is going to go up. You tap down if you think the price is going to go down. And then we've got some language settings here. So we got 5 different languages we support. And we also have links. So these are links to all of our information, our documentation, our blog, all of our socials. And so this is a place you can come if you want to come find a bunch of information about what we are doing. And then we have this advanced section. And this really just has a bunch of advanced settings. Unified exchange, which should be on by default, just makes it easier for you to do your trades in Hyperliquid. And then we have your referral bonus. This gives you 4% off. You have an agent wallet, which is trading on your behalf to make your trade smoother. And then the builder fee is what supports the team and everything that we're building for you guys. Oh, and then you can also export your wallet. So that's the profile. On the left-hand side, you've got your position card, and this allows you to see how much size you want to put into a position. I've been staying around $50 just because it's been a good number for me as I've been trading. But yeah, you got $50. You can set your leverage. This is Apple, so it has more liquidity, so it goes a little bit higher. But you can look here and see the leverage. If we pick like Broadcom, it's a little bit lower leverage. Let's see. Oops. Don't stop screen sharing. if you're on an asset, so let's say I jump to SanDisk, right? If I'm on this asset and I click, it will just jump me straight into the list of all of the assets that are trending. Oh my gosh, SanDisk is getting crushed right now. By crushing me, it's going the wrong way. It's going up. Look at this. SanDisk is ripping instead of dipping. All right, what's our service now position at? We might, what's our percentage gain on this? 10%? Yeah, let's close this. I want to basically go out of the weekend relaxed. So we just got a nice little gain there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to close my Solana position unless, I mean, something, either it's going to get liquidated or something legendary has to happen. But I think it's a $25 position. So nothing crazy. The most I'll lose is $25, but I don't even, I'm already down 9. I'm almost 50% of the way there. So, yeah, but anyways, yeah. So these are your positions. You can see which ones you're up in. You can see which ones you're down in, and you can batch close them as well. Makes it super easy. Then you could also set your stop loss and take profit. And that's it. And then the bottom, and then like I said before, if you have a position open, so let's go to our SanDisk position. You see it shows our percentage. We're down 25% and running. And you can also toggle it between the percent and the dollar amount just by clicking on the P&L. So if you want to see percent, click on it, you'll see percent. You want to see dollars, you click on it, you'll see dollars. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. I'm just going to close this. SanDisk is going up, not down. So we just took that little L. We're basically back to where we started. All the gains erased. See if we have anything else to trade today. Yep, down 15. I am aware. Let's see. I don't see anything else too exciting right now. Everything's kind of in waiting right now. I want to see, what I like to see generally is I like to see everything trending the same direction. That makes me, that's what gives me more confidence in making a trade. Now that everything's on watch, I'm just like, are we turning around? Are we going down? What's going to happen? Somebody about to say something? So, yeah, I know SanDisk is trending up. Thank you. Let's see. Let's try SK Hynix. Some of these assets, the fees are fairly low. So if you see where there's the break even, so that's basically the green line is when you're profitable, but then you have to pay the transaction fee, which is in this case 33 cents. So we visualize that by that break even fee. So once you cross that break even fee, you're profitable, including the trading fee. Posted my live stream that we'll be doing from the BlockSwap account. All right. Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on? South Korea. I think I'm just going to let this cook. I'm not even going to set this take profit. I'm just going to let it cook. And then I'm going to close it out later. I'm going to hop off. I've got a few things to do. Good news, though. The native iOS app is working. The native Android app is working. We just need to do a little bit of cleanup. And then obviously I'm working with Apple to go through app review and all of that stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to let the first people to test it out natively are going to be the Genesis holders. So if you're not familiar with Genesis holders, you'll see this gold badge. And if you go look in our, where is it? In our referrals rewards, if you look in our rankings, you'll see there's quite a few people with this gold badge. These are the Genesis holders. These are the people that have burned 1 million block swap tokens, and you can do it right in the app. There's a whole tutorial that explains how to do it in the documentation. But if you burn 1 million block swap, you become a Genesis holder. And that is kind of like our perks program. So one of the things that Genesis holders get is they get 50% discount on all trading volume. So for the fees. So normally there's a 5 basis point fee, 5 basis points. The Genesis holders get the fees for 2.5 basis points. So all of the people that are Genesis holders will have early access to the test flight. And that is going to allow you to try the native version of the app before anybody else. We're going to have the experience is probably going to be a little bit better just because you're going to be able to feel the haptics a little bit better. We're going to incorporate haptics into more of the system. And there's different types of haptics. It's also going to be smoother because you're not going to have to load up a web app. You're going to be able to lock your whole session, behind, if you're on an iPhone, Face ID, so that you can lock the whole app without having to have somebody just pop it open. There's tons of features that are going to be in there that you can't do with a progressive web app. And so we're going to, again, give that to the first 100, the first testers are going to be the ones that have the Genesis badge. So if you want to get the Genesis badge, you need to buy a block swap token and then you need to burn 1 million of it. And then, like I said, the instructions are on the website in the documentation. It's very simple. But if you do that, you will be a Genesis holder and you'll have early access to the beta of the native app. So that's it. I don't have anything else, but I will hop on in about 2.5 hours and I'll be on the live stream. So I got to get ready for that. And there's also still more coding to do. So I'll chat.